Ooh, I'm sick of my freaking internet doing that. I'm really sick of my internet doing that. Mazelix, thank you again for the sub, buddy. That Prime sub, thank you. And Beepo or Nesty, thank you for that sub. Aja Zero, thank you for the 2 months. Shadow Slasher, thank you for the 5 months. Gim, thank you for the $5 donation. Sir Helsing, thank you for the 7-month resub. Thank you guys for all the follows as well. You found a video that explains the story. Yeah, link it to me. Send it to me on Steam. How long is the video? How long are these credits? $4 minutes? Yeah, link it to me. I'll watch it on stream. I can't skip these credits, man. They're really long. Am I not on Steam to link me to it? Leroy? There it is. Is there like any after credits thing?
The ending to Little Nightmares has a lot of people confused. This video tries to explain what happens in the ending, as well as the story and plotline of the game. While there's no definitive story at the moment, we've pieced together what seems like the most logical explanation of what's going on in Little Nightmares.
Yeah, it's just
There
like
is a prequel comic book coming
guessing.
out, but until then, this will have to do.
There's a prequel comic.
Almost all of Little Nightmares takes place on a ship known as the Maw. This underwater vessel is visualized by a small island that sticks up above the water, with a large tower protruding from the island-like structure.
Wait, what?
Seemingly rich visitors take a ship to the island for the sole purpose of indulging their unquenchable appetites. Every single guest in Little Nightmares is an obese person with an appetite for any kind of meat, including the flesh of children. The Maw is essentially a prison and a resort for the rich and gluttonous. The children on board are taken from their homes and placed in the bottom of the ship, which serves as a prison. At first, the children are given beds and toys to play with. However, as they grow and start gaining weight, they're placed in cages, and the chefs in the kitchen prepare the children to be served to the guests as food. The gnomes seem to be directly related to the children taken prisoner, or perhaps the original inhabitants of the Maw. There's very little interaction with the gnomes throughout the game, but the children in the prison have made drawings of them, and the gnomes are afraid of anyone they come across, including your own character. When you are able to get close to a gnome, your first response is to give them a hug, which results in the gnome following you around for a short time. An alternate theory about the gnomes are that they're what's left of the children in the prison when they're malnourished. The children have all been taken from their families, which is why you hug them to make the gnomes feel better. This is also why the gnomes are afraid of anyone and everyone, but eventually allow your character to get close to them. Your character in Little Nightmares is a 9-year-old girl named Six. She is seemingly the daughter of the Lady, who is the geisha-like individual who seems to be in charge of the Maw.
How do you know she's
Most
the
theories point
daughter?
to Six being the Lady's daughter, who is cast down to the prison with the other children when the Lady realizes Six is more beautiful than she is. Several portraits of Six can be found near the Lady's bedside. The Lady is seemingly obsessed with beauty, but smashes every mirror in her presence because she can't stand to look at herself. It's assumed that the lady is never satisfied with how she looks, and even wears a geisha mask to cover her face despite breaking every mirror around her. Only one mirror remains in the upper levels of the maw, and the lady keeps it locked away so no one can access it. The lady also has the power to drain people of their life force. It's theorized that she runs the maw in an attempt to fatten up the guests so she can eventually drain their life force and take it for her own immortality. When Six uses the mirror and the reflected light to knock the lady unconscious, she then devours her to take her power as her own, then uses it on the guest as she makes her way out of the maw.
I mean, you're really, yeah.
At the very end of the game, when Six emerges at the very top of the maw, you can hear the sound of an approaching ship. Perhaps Six is going to feed on the passengers of that ship, or perhaps she'll use that ship to escape to the mainland. That's all we know for now, but again, we'll have more updates on the Little Nightmares story and ending once the prequel comic book has been released.
Was the prequel comic ever released? The credits are still freaking going. Did it pause when I minimized? What? The credits are still going. It must have paused the credits when I minimized the game. Now there's no music. Well, that's interesting. This game was really good, though. This was a really good game. I'm really glad I played it. I guess we'll try the... Is the DLC good? Like, is it really good? I was thinking of playing it, the music, but I just, I don't want to minimize it again. I just want it to get over with already. So is the DLC any good? Anybody know? Yes? No? Pretty good? 2 different chapters with 2 different kids. Are the enemies the same? Are there different enemies or what? I wonder why the music stopped. My question is it reused levels and enemies? Or is it all new enemies and levels? Why can't you just answer my question? Yeah, I don't know. We might check out the DLC. That was a fantastic game, though. How do I even play the DLC? How do you play the DLC? Oh, I could choose chapter select. That means I could go do that screensaver. What? What a great game, though. Good lord, that was a good game. I still don't know how I play the DLC. Look, it says flipping Scarecrow Sack DLC installed. Secrets of the Maw expansion pass. Installed. The Depths. Installed. The Hideaway. Installed. The Residence DLC. Installed. Upside Down Teapot DLC 2. Installed. How do I play these? It was in the chapter select? Oh. Yeah, the game was gifted. I wish I remembered who gifted it. I'd like to thank them again. But okay, guys, we'll end it tonight. Good stream, old chops, if I must say so. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all for tuning in. I'll be live tomorrow. I want to do an afternoon stream, so let's plan for that. Not guaranteeing it. Something might happen. I'm trying to think if there's anything that'll happen, but I don't think there's anything going on. So let's do an afternoon stream tomorrow, huh? So we'll do 2 streams tomorrow, afternoon and evening. So keep an eye out for my Twitter, or just follow me here with notifications turned on. And hopefully you can find out when I go live. So, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. And again, thank you for all the subs, that donation, and the follow. See you guys tomorrow, alright? Night. Later.